Manchester United will want to soothe the wounds of Old Trafford when they welcome Rangers to resume their Europa League campaign. The Europa League has been a safe haven for Ruben Amorim, who joined esteemed company after winning his first 2 games in Europe. Amorim can establish himself alongside Sir Alex Ferguson and Sir Matt Busby with another win against Rangers. But in current form, especially at Old Trafford, no win is a given. United would take a big step towards confirming a place among the competition's top 8 teams, and therefore securing an automatic spot in the last 16, with victory over the Glaswegians, who are in M16 for the first time since 2010. The Reds are unbeaten in Europe this season, taking 12 points from our 6 games so far, and Rangers are a point behind in the inaugural league phase, the format having changed for 2024-25. The 2 sides should therefore be closely matched, and United have largely the same squad as in recent weeks. However, the United manager has aimed to shock his players out of their stupor, and a major shakeup in the first 11 could be in the offing for the Rangers game. Only this time, a shock for 1 game might settle the long-term future of that position. When Amorim walked through the doors at Old Trafford, he knew he was taking a gargantuan job and doing so with a team that wasn't his. A clear headache was expected over a number of positions, and it turned out to be true, like at left wing-back or for the 2 number 10 positions behind the striker. However, when it rains, it pours, and it has truly lashed down for Amorim in the first 2 months of his tenure, with many other problems emerging. Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim has provided a brief update on his squad, ahead of Thursday's Europa League meeting with Rangers at Old Trafford. Victor Lindelof has returned to training following a month-long absence, but Amorim wants to give him more time to work at Carrington before bringing him back into the fray. Mason Mount and Luke Shaw have also been out in recent weeks and were not seen at Wednesday's session, but they are working hard towards a return. Johnny Evans was also absent, but Marcus Rashford trained, although the 27-year-old hasn't featured for United since the 2-1 win over Victoria Plzen in our last European outing. One problem Amorim wouldn't have envisioned but is quickly snowballing is between the sticks, with Andre Onana having a horrific time of things. Onana's bizarre error versus Brighton added to an uncomfortably long list of errors he's had this season, which have contributed to putting United in this position. To his credit, Onana has also saved United's blushes in some games, but in a team that is already brittle, not having a confident goalkeeper is worsening things. In a 180-degree turn to the situation, the goalkeeping narrative could soon be decided. Just about a month ago, Bayindir was the big villain in United's loss to Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, and there was talk of Amorim not even rating him as a backup. Fast forward to today, and Bayindir's virtuoso display versus Arsenal has coincided with Onana dropping clangers in the Premier League. Amorim has opted for Onana in both the Europa League games so far, but if he wants to truly shock the players into believing that they need to step up or step aside, this is the perfect opportunity. If Bayindir is recalled for this game against Rangers and performs well, then Amorim might not be left with any choice but to keep him between the sticks. He has rewarded good performances with increased trust so far, which is why this is Bayindir's best chance to contend for Onana's spot. A single appearance here could settle the fate of the goalkeeping position for the foreseeable future. Now, let's look at our opponent. Rangers boss Philippe Clement held his pre-match press conference at Old Trafford on Wednesday evening, and there were several doubts around the visitors' squad. Former United players Jack Butland has some leg injury, and Tom Lawrence, a hamstring, have been absent in recent weeks, while Oscar Cortez missed Sunday's 5-0 Scottish Cup win over Fraserburgh with a small issue. Key defenders John Southe and Dujon Sterling have also been missing, and midfielder Mohamed Diomande is suspended, having picked up 3 bookings already in this season's competition. Danilo has a shoulder injury but is ineligible regardless. Rafael Fernandez, Ianis Hagi, Rabbi Matondo, and Clinton Inciala have also not been registered in the Europa League group. Despite thumping Celtic at Ibrox earlier this month, Rangers haven't put up much of a fight domestically this term. However, they've performed well in this competition and are poised to secure at least a playoff berth. After drawing 1-1 with Tottenham on match day 6, Philippe Clement's side are chasing a historic win on Thursday. Now let's look at the squad United will likely put out for this evening's game. Lisandro Martinez was an unused substitute at the weekend and should come back into the team for Rangers' visit. Rasmus Højlund is also in contention after Joshua Zirkzee got the nod up top last time out. Alejandro Garnacho will likely remain on the bench amid speculation over his future. In the polls, we suggest Bayindir should start. In defense, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Mazraoui and Dalot should operate on their usual wing-back positions. Erikson and Ugarte should mark the central midfield position, while Amad Diallo and Bruno Fernandes play right behind Rasmus Højlund. United are just as vulnerable as Spurs were last month, but Rangers might not be in a strong enough position to take advantage. Clement's squad is down to its bare bones on Thursday, and key absences in midfield and defense are likely to hinder the visitors' chances of pulling off the upset. While Rangers are blessed with dynamic operators in attack, they seem to play within themselves away from home. The Gers haven't won an away fixture since 8 December. Thus, while United are there for the taking, the hosts should just about find a way to secure all 3 points. Our prediction is 2-1 against Rangers. What are your own predictions? Share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more of such content. Good luck to all of you guys. Let's meet up here after the game.